Hey, what's going on? Eric Zubick here, covering more of your Goofs. Alright, you can see we're on the third narrow gauge episode, and this makes sense actually, because we're in November already, we can't really end with it, so today, it's Fawlty whistles. So let's head down to Sodor, Warren, Oregon. This is at the ready, in case something bad will happen, and which it will, yo. But first, we have a goof. We have a pre-story goof for you. In the Finland version of this story, Skarloey was actually named Severi, which translates to the English name Stepney, for some odd reason. So, I mean, that's horrible, because Stepney's not even in this story at all. And now we can hear Alec ramble on.
Duncan was waiting for Peter Sam, who was bringing some freight cars for him to take to Strawberry Grove. Duncan was also to take the headmaster and the new organ. While they waited, the headmaster played a lively tune. Peter Sam had steamed all through the night to bring Duncan his wagons.
That is Duncan's whistle he has. So that's where Duncan's whistle ended up at the end of the story. And also, Peter Sam's whistle is missing. I mean, they mentioned it in the story, but it was missing before they mention it, really. Anyway, let me see if I miss any more before we resume. Oh, and his cab is empty. Oh, and Peter Sam's cab is also empty. Y'all thought I missed that one, didn't ya? Nove. Hey, everybody. Anyway, let's go.
But as he approached the junction, a low-hanging branch knocked his whistle off.
It was already missing.
This meant he couldn't work until he got a new one. I can't run on the tracks without my whistle, chuffed Peter Sam. That would be too dangerous. An engine's not an engine without a whistle, boasted Duncan. And just to prove it, he let off a big blast. But the rest of the engines just ignored him.
What do you mean, rest of the engines? Peter Sam was the only one there!
Duncan chuffed away in a big huff. He was cross. They're jealous of my fine whistle, Duncan.
And I'm also jealous that a wire is actually bouncing up and down. All right.
Duncan huffed as he steamed through the countryside. He whistled at some sheep, but they were too busy eating grass to take notice.
Yeah, that's a very bad sign.
Bah, said Duncan. I need to whistle louder and longer next time. Soon Duncan approached a level crossing where Elizabeth, the quarry truck, waited with a farmer's prize bull. This time.
Uh-oh. I think Elizabeth's eyes are actually wonky as well. Way to miss that note, Alec.
Duncan whistled as loud and as long as he could. Said the bull. Stop that nonsense, Duncan, Elizabeth called. Duncan carried on cheerfully down the track. But he hadn't noticed his whistle had come loose. Then Duncan saw Terence plowing a field. He'll get the loudest and longest whistle yet, he chortled to himself. And he blew so hard, his whistle shot off like a mighty rocket and landed out of...
Empty cab for Duncan. Mr. Duncan, you got an empty cab. Yeah, they were closer together than they were in the episode. In a promotional image. But Duncan's large-scale model was used next to Terrence's regular Gauge 1 model, apparently. It's very weird. Here, I'll count that as a goof.
Right.
The steam platform is visible. All weird enough.
Everyone searched for Duncan's whistle, but it was nowhere to be seen.
Terrence's model is out of scale, according to this, compared to the trucks, due to his Gauge 1 model being seen close to them.
We're stuck, said his driver. We can't move without a whistle. It would be too dangerous.
We'll see about that.
Leave it to me, the headmaster said. For the rest of the day, Duncan didn't make a sound. But the headmaster's organ did. As Duncan delivered his freight cars, the headmaster tooted the organ at every crossing and every stop. It alerted everyone just as well as a whistle would, although Duncan didn't think so. Finally, Duncan finished delivering the last of his freight cars.
The fact that everyone seems to like this music automatically means it sucks. That's basically Duncan's mindset now.
Duncan steamed quietly back to the junction as the headmaster played the organ. Look, Rusty teased, it's Duncan the musical engine. Let's whistle along, said Rheneas. Whistled Skarloey.
Excuse me, that's Peter Sam's whistle.
But Peter Sam, who had a shiny new whistle, felt sorry for Duncan. You really did well to deliver your goods without a whistle, he said. Do you think so? Said Duncan, cheering up a bit. Absolutely, said Peter Sam, even though an engine's not an engine without a whistle. Or an organ, chuckled the headmaster, and he tooted the organ. And all the engines tooted back, except Duncan, who just grinned.
And that's the end of the story. If I miss any goofs, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn on all post notifications so you will not miss a single upload. This has been Eric Zuick signing off for now. Catch you guys at the next station. All aboard!